Yo guanade, oh guanuda. Yo guanade, oh guanuda. I wanna hey up yo hey, I wanna hey up yo hey, I wanna hey up yo hey, I wanna hey up yo hey.
Bonjour, ici François Poisson pour Télécœur. Aujourd'hui, le 30 septembre 2023, c'est la 3e journée nationale de la vérité et de la réconciliation entre allochtones et autochtones. Elle a été soulignée, cette journée, hier à Baie-du-Febvre, donc le 29 septembre, par la Corporation de développement communautaire de Nicolet-Yamaska et ses membres, avec la communauté Abénakis de Danak. Il y avait des artisans, il y avait des conférences, il y avait des contes également. Il y a eu des allocutions et une de celles-là était celle du chef Rick Obamsawin de la communauté de Danak. Il s'adresse à nous en anglais. L'entrevue avec lui se déroule également en anglais. Il faut comprendre qu'il y a autant d'Abénakis qui se trouvent au sud de la frontière. Le territoire, le NDAKINA, est encore plus étendu aux États-Unis, couvrant à peu près l'équivalent de la Nouvelle-Angleterre. Donc voilà, il y a des sous-titres pour comprendre ce dont il est question. Bonne écoute.
I was with an elder yesterday and he explained to me, he said, when the newcomers first came here, we welcomed them all. And we were at an even pace with one another. As history passed, for some reason, that gap widened and widened and widened. There's no one to blame. History is history. Time passes, and we learn from history. So we're gathered here today to share with one another. Share our culture, share your culture, and to start to understand one another. And as we do that, that gap comes closer and closer back together. Today we share this great land that we call Mother Earth, and we share it together. We are all the caretakers today. At one time, our people were the caretakers. Today we share it with everyone. So in order to do that properly, we must come together. We must understand one another. We don't want to dwell in the past. We don't want to look back and say, just all these horrible things happened and we got to blame somebody. There's no blame. We're all one people. And our job is to take care of this earth and to take care of each other. Let's do that together. Thank you.
It's a great message of appeasement that you've delivered here.
Well, that's the most important. I mean, we could look back at history and we can put blame on each other. We can spend all our time fighting. That's not going to make a better world to live in for our children, okay? The better world for our children is to look at the future, to look at a better life for them, and to put the past behind us, not to forget the past, but to put it behind us and to learn from it and say, listen, what happened, happened, and we will never let it happen again because we're both understanding and starting to learn from each other.
Healing is a slow process. How do you think it's coming out so far?
I believe it's coming very, very well. We are starting to come together more and more. We have to keep in mind, okay, we have 500 years of history. Well, 500 years in is 500 years out.
That's true. So what will be the next step for you?
I think the next step is basically always communications, always trying to relate to the people, always to try to bring our communities together, always to try to understand one another. The most important thing is understanding each other's history and understanding where we each come from. And then we can put this together and then we can say, when you truly understand one another, you can truly respect one another.
Well, thank you very much, Chief Obamsawin. You're off to an official meeting.
Yes, I'm off to another meeting, and I appreciate your time and I thank you very much for being here.